Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. I want to start this session a bit differently by sharing a video. And this video is from Dr. Ibrahim Mayaki, who is the former Prime Minister of Niger and former CEO AUC NEPAD, and one who is currently serving as African Union Special Envoy on Food Systems. And he is speaking on Raila Odinga's AUC. I want you to pay a very close attention to this video. There's a very important reason why this video is so important, because Dr. Ibrahim, being a former president of Niger, and we all know that Niger is a French-speaking nation. And now in the whole of Africa, there's been talk about Francophone influence on Raila's possibility of clinching that AUC candidature. So there's a reason why this video is so important in this analysis, ladies and gentlemen. So before we get to the video, the whole video, please, I want to kindly encourage you, good viewers, to like this video, to enable this video get shared by YouTube. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, that is, if you're not subscribed before. Thanks so much for that support. Now pay attention to this video.
Good morning. I would like to say a few words regarding Prime Minister Raila Odinga. I came to know him closely in various opportunities, but more specifically when I was head of NEPAD and he had been nominated High Representative of the African Union for infrastructure. And what really struck me was a combination of technical talent and political talent. We did a lot of things regarding the design of projects, regarding the implementation processes. And he was a man who gets his hands on the nitty-gritty and the complexity. And this is quite unusual to have this combination of technical talent and political talent. And that really impressed me a lot. And linked to the issues of infrastructure, he also connected to the context that can make infrastructure expand and develop in the continent, issues of trade. And in whatever region he was talking about, he had a good knowledge of that region, from north to central to west to southern. So I have an admiration for that capacity, because it is a rare capacity. Et c'est ce point que je voudrais illustrer.
Now, Dr. Ibrahim Mayaki, just like I told you, the former Prime Minister of Niger, has weighed in on Raila Odinga's reputation and Raila Odinga's potential in running the affairs of the continent. How, his capability when it comes to AUC chair candidature. Now, he is telling us something that most Kenyans are not saying. You know, majority of Kenyans are looking at Raila Odinga's chances of winning this seat negatively, because they are saying that Raila betrayed them. We don't know how Raila Odinga has betrayed people, because he was not elected as a president. We all know that the person who was elected is William Ruto. So the kind of betrayal that can come from Raila Odinga so far, hard to judge. But let's weigh in on this video. We all know that Francophone, based on the perceptions in the African continent discussion that is going on, is that Francophone most likely favor their own Francophone candidates. OIC will definitely favor their own OIC candidates. But let's look at this matter from the other side of the coin. Dr. Ibrahim, being a former prime minister of a francophone nation, Niger, has alluded to the fact that Raila is the best bet for Africa. Of course, just like I maintained, francophone might decide. But you see, Niger, after having shown indications of pulling out from these francophone arrangements, doesn't want to be allied to French, doesn't want to be part of French, because they deem French as a country that is taking advantage of its colonies, And I'm talking about countries like Niger. There's a country like Burkina Faso, and many other countries. So based on this video, ladies and gentlemen, what do you have to say? Because soon after Raila Odinga debated Mahmoud and Richard, and a debate that globally people have accepted and said the best person for that job is Raila Odinga, there are still other people who say that the dice had been cast, despite the fact that Raila, handled the debate professionally, maturely, and but the dice had already been cast. Are you one of those people belong in that school of thought that the dice had been cast and that Mahmoud is the choice? Of course, we all know that Richard, katika hii arrangement, Richard yeye anakuwa kama hakuna ile force ambayo analeta. That's why during the debate he had to defend his candidate and say that he has seen people talk about 2 candidates, but people should know that there are 3 candidates, because there were 4 but 1 pulled out. That is one thing that people should know. So this video coming out at a time whereby that debate had already been conducted is a boost to Raila Odinga. This means that there are other francophone nations that look at Raila Odinga differently, not the way Kenyans are looking at him, not the way his enemies are looking at him. And I read somewhere that someone was writing that Raila must win this AUC. Of course, Raila must win this, because you also know that his age, is approaching 80, I think. So his age will not allow him to vie for presidency in 2027. But this is the right time for Raila Odinga to achieve something big, have a big achievement that is on the continental level. What we have heard from Dr. Ibrahim Mayaki is a confirmation that the naysayers are only making political statements that are full of asira, machungu. You can't label Raila Odinga a betrayer when he has not become, he was not made the president of the Republic of Kenya for him to betray Kenyans. He is just like any other person who has vied, like Ekuru Okot. Ekuru Okot also vied for presidency in this country. And we all know that Ekuru Okot supported William Ruto during the campaign. Would you say that Ekuru Okot back then betrayed Kenyans? Why aren't people talking about those things? People now are saying that Raila Odinga is a betrayer. I think this old man should be given nafasi yake, atulie. Sio kama vile ona Caleb Amisi alikuwa anasema juzi. Caleb Amisi amesema kwamba tangu aanze kumsupport Raila Odinga hajai kuona chuki imewekwa nyingi sana kwa Raila Odinga kama sahihi. So even people like Dr. Ibrahim Mayaki, people who understand Raila Odinga from the delivery perspective, are looking at Raila Odinga kama ni mtu ambao Afrika inamhitaji. But there are people who don't look at Raila Odinga that way. So that is where the problem is, ladies and gentlemen. So just go below on your comment section regarding this video from Dr. Ibrahim Mayaki talking about why Raila Odinga is the best bet for Africa. So perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.